Hi, this is Venom Productions 2005, and I'm responding to the review spots 2011 census, and I'll start by answering the first question. How long have you been collecting? I've been collecting since for as long as I can remember. Um, I'm not sure. I really am not, but probably if I had to guess, it would probably be around maybe 1999 when the Star Wars Phantom Menace came out. That's really when I started the first action figures I remember getting. Question 2. What is the main thing I collect? Well, the main thing I collect is mainly action figures, well, obviously, but I usually collect like 4-inch scale action figures like Star Wars and G.I. Joes and Marvel Universe. Um, I like those figures a lot. I just like how they're really portable and not too cumbersome, and they're easily portable. I just like because I move around a lot, so it's just great to put little action figures in like a sandwich bag and stuff and bring them around with you. So that's mainly why I like 4-inch action figures, and that's why I collect them the most. Question 3. What is the origin of your YouTube name? Well, the origin of my YouTube name is that when I was in video productions class at my middle school, we had to make up our own like movie company and stuff. So I decided to name mine Venom Productions off of the Spider-Man villain Venom, and I think it worked out pretty good. I like the name. I think it sounds cool. And the 2005 was I couldn't just have Venom Productions on my YouTube account, so I just put 2005 because I thought it was going to be easy to remember. Question 4. What one toy collectible turned out to be better than you thought it would once you bought it? That's a tough one. Uh, mm, Probably the Star Wars vintage collection of Boba Fett because I don't know. I haven't collected Star Wars action figures in a long time since I got that in October, and I just didn't think it would be that good due to articulation and sculpt wise. But then I opened it and I was just blown away, and I started collecting Star Wars action figures again. So yeah, the vintage collection Boba Fett was like one figure that was better than I thought it would be. Question 5. What toy collectible do you regret buying and didn't find it lived up to your expectations, and why? I would say the Revenge of the Fallen Leader Class Optimus Prime. I say that because it's a cool figure and everything, how the sculpt is really nice and it's really detailed, but the transformation for me was just impossible and it was really frustrating and I just didn't like it. I don't transform him anymore, I just have him in robot mode now, but it was pretty disappointing. Question 6. What is one thing you think deserves to be made into a toy collectible? Mm, that's another tough one. If I had to say, well, I can't really think of anything that hasn't been made into an action figure or collectible already. I mean, I'm trying to think here, but I'm pretty. It's really hard because I think like the Sideshow Collectibles or some other collectibles company pretty much made action figures of almost every franchise like ever that I'm aware of, but I'm not sure. If if I'd have to say, I'd probably choose like maybe like superposable, like 6-inch superposable like horror action figures for the old like 1930s, 40s, and 50s Universal movie monsters. I know like Diamond Select and like people like that have like done them before, but I mean, but I'm talking about like maybe like Hasbro or like someone getting the rights for that and like making like very posable figures for those. That's my best answer. Question 7. What is the most you have ever spent on a toy collectible and what is it? The most I ever spent on a toy and collectible is probably the Hot Toys Berserker Predator. Yeah, I spent $220 on that action figure and it was just that was the most expensive thing I ever bought. So, yeah. Question 8. Have you ever had a moment during your collecting where you thought about stopping collecting altogether, and if so, what got you interested again? Well, I don't really think I ever had any moments during my collection to stop collecting action figures. I mean, I've always been an action figure fan, and I've really never have contemplated stopping. Question 9. What do you consider to be your holy grail and one thing you haven't gotten yet and would like to? I consider the Sideshow Collectibles 12-inch scale Darth Vader action figure to be my holy grail. That figure looks so good and I just really want it, but it's like $600 on Amazon.com and I'm not going to spend that much money, so hopefully like eBay or like some other website would have a more reasonably priced Sideshow Darth Vader, but that's what I really want. Well, those are my answers for the Review Spots 2011 census, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon. Bye.